Home Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins.
We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door.
John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Brew, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
Go live and just.
And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Ready to go now, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 640.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your first.
This looks like extra bases. Here comes the throw into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. Here's Justin Turner. The 0-1. In the dirt. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2-2 now. On the ground to the left. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while.
In plenty of time to first. That is the inning.
But they hear this, say what I want, proud and I'm fearless. You can see my demeanor, I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place.
Back here in Lone Depot Park. And on the hill in this one, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per nine ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Heriberto Hernandez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball one.
That's to third. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Edwards was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. Just missed.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Way out front for strike two. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Batting third baseman, number one, Connor.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No.
Next offering misses. Ball three. And that one hammered. Garcia ranging back on it. Over the wall the opposite way. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Nope, that's away. Nope, that's low.
Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Miami, top of the second, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Whoa.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That one missed. And down on strikes. One away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Oh.
Garcia matched a homer in his last game. The 1-0.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more.
No, that's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Oh.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Kona.
Number 18, Griffin Kona.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate, and he's done a lot of that lately.
In the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out. Runner at second. Jacob Marcy digs in now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. That's the ball. A little bit low. Check swing called strike. Now 3-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Fastball is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 2-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 left. Miami. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Back here in Lone Depot Park. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Crawford wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground to first. There's 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Trey Turner. Flied to right his first time. Liner, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Nice grab. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1.
Me está usando de castigo, quiere darle celo a Alex viniéndose conmigo. Vamos a mi.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was late. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks it, no big deal.
Man at second. Slowly on the ground to short. Turner whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, number 1,
Runner at second, 2 down. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And the count now 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And up next for Miami, Christopher Morel struck out looking his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. On the ground, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. With 3 complete, you're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in Miami, Will Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made. Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lopez gets under it, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a ball line to center. Gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! Home run number 15 on the year, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. Two down, nobody on. No. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tyler Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Nardi also throwing. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 18.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more. That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. The Phils leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tyler Phillips taking over on the mound.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad. You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here is Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. On the ground, could be two. Norby to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 3, S.A.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, right side. Over to Turner for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you
JT Real Muto stands in for the Phillies.
JT Real Muto.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
the right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Garcia.
1 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings over the top of that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler. New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Siggy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That one lifted to left, and that is that. Phillies strand 1. They're up 5-1.
Feel like Nick, throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild out. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control. Make them lose their mind. We feel no wild out.
Here at Lone Depot Park. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Throw to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Brooke, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next,
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Morel in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late on that fastball. Norby over at first with 1 away. Swings through it for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The right fielder, number
Now
18.
here is Griffin Conine. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Marlins lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jansen Junk.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Junk, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. He's already homered in this game. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 away to start the 7th. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Gibson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul. So Trey goes down on strikes. Phillies down in order. He just won though 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Now on the bump, Orion Kerkering.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nice try, K-Bite. I got baddies on my team. Kiss, kiss, high five. Come and get it, come and get it.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Now pitching for the
Taijuan Walker takes over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
This one in the air right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Walker, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Ground ball to the right side. Harper takes it himself, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Liam.
2 down, base is empty. Liam Hicks now at the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Knee high, that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yuri Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. Ruiz swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The Fish down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. One left for Miami. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Gibson, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryson.
Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, right field. Konai on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Miami's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks appears to be getting loose. Comes up empty. Man, that got him square in the mask. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Konai takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Phil's 3 on this long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Miami. On to the bottom of the 8th. Heriberto Hernandez. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Laced down the line, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Edward.
In there for strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Norby in the box now. Take strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
In the dirt to third, save. And now second and third with one gone. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back in the fall. I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handle it. All of the ops handle it. Put this on wax, handle it. We need to get like Chinese. Back in the space for all of these.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Strike two.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Foul ball. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché